I got up today, and I got all caught up on all my booktube watching last night. I got quite a few days behind, so it took me a few hours. I got to just watch whatever had been posted since I stopped watching last night. And Lainey from GingerReadsLainey posted the new Top 5 Wednesday, and I love the Top 5 Wednesday feature. And today she announced that there are no longer limitations to who can join the Top 5 family. So I, of course, got up, wrestled with my hair, put alcohol in my coffee, and now you're going to be getting my first Top 5 Wednesday. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Noise in a Book. Today, the topic for Top 5 Wednesday, your top 5 books that you want to see turned into films. So the top 5 books that I want to see turned into movies are as following, and they're all oldies but goodies. I don't think any of them have come out in like the last 5 years, maybe more. Well, one of them. Anywho, let's just get started. Firesea by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. It's technically the third book in the Deathgate cycle. You can read them in order. I read them in order, and I loved it, but you can really pick up any of the first 4 books of the Deathgate cycle. You can pick them up in any order because of the characters. Haplo is one of the most amazing and complicated protagonists I have ever seen, yet somehow is still totally a badass. Alfred is just funny and sweet and adorable, and I want to hug him and help him from stopping falling. Of course, there's Dog, Haplo's dog, who's wonderful and adorable and super smart. I love Dog. Dog is actually one of my favorite characters, and it's, for a change, it's not just because he's a dog, it's because Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman did a fantastic job at making him a character. After seeing The Hobbit, I do feel we finally have the technology to do justice to a book like this. It's time! Option it. Deathgate Cycle, Firesea. City of Masks by Mary Hoffman. It is from the Stravaganza series. It takes place in Venice, this kind of Venice, with the canals and the old buildings and just the beauty. It would be a shoo-in for at least a costume Oscar nomination, and if done right, cinematography would be really easy too, just redo the book. I love the whole alternate universe idea. I love alternate universes. I think they're just fun. They're just fun. This book has 2 amazing female characters. Duchess, who is absolutely fantastic. I would like to play the Duchess. So, wait another 10 years, maybe 20, and then make this into a movie. The Duchessa, she's fantastic. And Ariana is also just such a little spitfire. I love her. She was the kind of person I looked up to, the kind of person that was willing to do anything for their dreams and sacrifice anything to achieve their goals. Now I'm very grateful I had her as a role model. So I think that would be a fantastic reason to make this book into a movie. Lost at the Con by Brian Young. This is a book from an independent publisher, I believe, or self-published. Shinebox Publications. They're pretty fantastic. It's just funny. It's hilarious. I had people staring at me like I was crazy when I was writing the little trolley system we have here. I would just laugh so hard in the middle of public transportation. This reporter who gets sent to essentially Dragon Con in Atlanta. In this book, he calls it Griffin Con. And he doesn't really know what to do when confronted with all of this joy and revelry because he is so cynical. I think it would be a fantastic comedy. Lost in the Con by Brian Young. I, Lucifer by Glenn Duncan. Duncan has an amazing way of describing things in a fantastic writing style. Love me some dark humor. Satan gets a second chance. God offers him a second chance to get back into heaven, but not as an angel, as a mortal. He has to live out a month sin-free as a human soul. Well, Lucifer's not really down with that deal, so he just has fun pretty much wrecking this guy. Interspersed with the devil side of the story, Bible stories. They're just a really talented director and some really incredible actors and surround them by a whole bunch of talent. This would make an absolutely fantastic visual. I would be really interested to see someone's movie interpretation of this story. I love it. Number 1 book I would like to see made into a film, there's kind of a bit of a stipulation because I don't want to see it made into a film. I would really like HBO or Netflix to get a hold of it, make the first part into a film, and then do the rest of it in episodes, in like mini-series episodes. It was the first book I reviewed for this channel. It is one of my favorite books of all time. It is Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein. To see this world come alive, to see these characters step out onto a stage. This story translates incredibly well to a visual medium. If it was done right, it wouldn't be any less powerful. In a way, because of how perfect this movie could be, I'm really kind of timid about ever seeing it done as a movie. I will just go into stress mode. Well, I try really hard not to like compare books and movies because they're two different mediums and that's not fair. But I also would really like to see it done well. That is my very first Top 5 Wednesday. Thank you, Lainey, so much for letting everybody do this. This is so cool of you to let us all get in on this. I was really bummed when I found out that, like, I didn't qualify for doing Top 5 Wednesday and being part of the Top 5 Wednesday family. I'm all done editing my wrap-up reads and TBR for Friday, and I will be posting that on Friday, and then I guess you guys just get 2 videos from me today. I hope that's not asking too much. You guys have a great day. Thanks for reading, and I will see— oh, I'm sorry I bumped you. I'm just gonna go now. These are all funky today. I wasn't planning on doing a video, just so you know. It's not that I don't love and respect you, it's that I wanted to do this now, not later. Also, if you guys know of any of these books or being turned into films, let me know, because I am unaware of it and would like to be made aware of it. I'm also doing these backwards, like, do any of these books before doing those ones, but definitely do those ones. And it's one of the reasons I love going to conventions, is because there is this just intimate and immediate feeling of belonging and community. It's one of the reasons I love BookTube, and I would love to go to VidCon someday and meet all of you guys. He doesn't know what to do with it, and it's so funny. I would love to see this made into a movie. I still haven't seen Ender's Game. You know what, honestly, at this point, I'm probably not. I love that book too much. I love this book too much. It's one of the reasons I'm on BookTube, because I have no one else to talk about books with. You guys. You guys. Here's to you guys. I love you guys. Oh, you guys would like this. This is my old school Harry Potter mug. So I got the first book for Christmas of one year, and then the next year I got this for Christmas. Isn't it beautiful? In the key room? Like, the handle is all just broken to crap. I can put this in the little— see, the handle doesn't live anymore. I have repaired this mug several times. It's my baby. It's my baby. Sorry, this is gonna be apparent. Look at my timer. This is gonna be a little bit of a long video, but I will make sure I put like a disclaimer about like Dawn rants for a while. Thought about doing it anyway, but that felt weird. There has to be a certain level of respect toward BookTube people between all of us. So, I'm really glad that you're letting us do this, because I really loved the idea, and I think it's fantastic, and it gives me an excuse to do, like, a little rant video in the middle of the week about my top 5 whatever in books, because I will always talk about books. I will always talk about books.